Hello and welcome to the TopCoder Direct video series. In this video we are going to be looking at the project detail screen. Currently in front of us we see the summary screen that we get to right after logging in, which just shows active contests across all our projects. If we go over here to the right, we'll see two drop downs. The top drop down filters by customer. Most customers only see themselves, but if you do manage more than one customer, you'll have multiple options in here. When you select this, or it's optional to select it, but when you do, that will filter this bottom drop down to limit the projects for that customer. Again, that's optional. You'll see all your projects if you don't do that. And then also within the second drop down, you can type some words here and filter that way. So you can see if I type analytics, it will filter it down to the two matching projects that have that word in it. Clicking through to one of those projects will take us to the project detail screen. On this screen, right at the top, what I want to point out is the project information area. This is a whole lot of metadata that you can set on your project. Now remember, a project is just a container within TopCoder Direct. Very often it will be aligned to a development effort for a specific application, but that is not required. Many clients might choose to use this TopCoder project as a way to align to their own internal teams, their own internal billing accounts, or what have you. It's just a container to organize a bunch of contests together and manage them all together. Now here you'll see that I've set a budget here, $145,000 planned to spend for this effort, and of which $13,000 has already been spent on contests that have completed, and then contests that are drafted, that are created but have not yet launched, show that those are projected at about $37,500 over here. Same thing for duration. In terms of how much time I set for this project, in terms of when I want to get it done, how much time has gone by, and then how much is budgeted out for the contest we have created. So the more you plan in advance, the better view you'll see in terms of tracking towards your goals. Over here you can just put free text describing the project and what you want to get done. Over here you can set some links to your source control and to your issue tracking related to this project. I haven't done that yet here. Here's just a visual star type voting area where you can just set in terms of the importance of this project along various metrics. And here you want to set the people who will be responsible for the project, the main project owners. And then lastly in this area we'll see custom fields that you can add on your project, which is really neat because that will flow right over into the reporting tab, which we'll look at in a later video. But you will then be able to use these custom fields as a filter in some of those reports, which is quite neat. So to actually set all this information, you go over here at the top to this button, which isn't so obvious as a button, but you click there, and that will let you set all that information that we just looked at. Okay, and in our next video on this screen we'll look at the other areas of this very important project detail screen.